indefinite suspension of sale of alcohol has had a devastating impact on Tarven owners. Some have had to lay off staff who depend on the money to feed their families. They now plead to government for assistance. Newzroom Afrika's Linda Mnisi spoke to one.
It's been nearly 3 weeks since the President announced the immediate suspension on the sale of alcohol. That, of course, having devastating impacts on those who are running businesses, because at this point, government is not supporting tavern owners or those in the alcohol industry. But of course, it's the payday weekend, and which means those who work in such areas would have been getting paid and be able then to feed their families throughout the month. Tavern owners paying their staff and making sure that all the bills are paid. But of course, that is not the issue here. They were opened during level 3 when the sale of alcohol was allowed, but they've since had to close, and that of course has had a devastating impact in terms of them being able to run this place and keeping it alive and making sure that they still have a business. But to talk to us about these and many other issues, I've got with me Mabel Sithole. She is the owner of Mizo's Place. Thank you so much, Mabel, for your time. I mean, a lot of tavern owners, Bati, they were not, aware when the President announced. They were not ready. They were not prepared when the President announced to Guti, you will not be able to continue selling alcohol. But talk to us then about the past 2 weeks. How have they been?
By the past 2 weeks, because our rekisi and then the government arona stopile the businesses arona with immediate effect. So our started in restocked, renale stocked, or serekile siduzi, babereki barona from haekala lockdown, baduzi abasa sebeta, and then banali family it's about the supporter. Even as little namuntu, depending more business in a. Re jago yona, re za everything go yona because of ha gona motho o sebetsang ka mo ntlong. So everything ya rona ha etsa my hand because of business is closed. So a re tsebo re tse jwang le ka stock se rena leng sona or re mele hore a bule hape government wa rona and then re start ho sebetsa hape. But re kopa are nahanele or at least ngabe are noticeitse before hore ho tlo ba le ntho e so etsa gala so ne re tla ba aware. So we are not aware ka anything. Up to so far, Hana Regisa handle, didn't need a handle because of Narhono everything at the Tamil. Runa le staff there sepatalang, le sona se maintain di family stasona. Le rona de khono wetsa ntse se go tlameleng re di etse. Hona no ngwana batla ya sekolong, I khono misa sekolong because of this pandemic. Everything arona emi after this pandemic.
And of course, Lewena, you have your own family, you have your own bills to pay. How has that affected Wena personally?
Yo, modi kolotong hona it's worse, very worse. Ngacho ka le di rates tsa rena a re khone go di patela. Khona no, ke na le sekoloto sa koloi. A khone se patela. And then if this thing in the year it's all pele. Which means koloi yaka e tlo repossessiwa because of nka se khone go ipatela. And then ka mo ntlong family yaka a khone gore ke khone go maintain like before. Ntsheng le ngwe ya rona e boetse morao ka this pandemic. So ne re kopa government le na a re utlwelle a re bulele re khone go sebetsa a be melao e tlo sebetsang gore le rona re khone go sebetsa.
All right, there you have it, Mabel Sithole. They're giving us a sense then of how things have been since that announcement by President Cyril Ramaphosa that the sale and disbursement of alcohol would be suspended with immediate effect. She says that she hasn't been able to pay her staff, and during the time when they were able to sell alcohol, this was possible, but now she's unable to take care of her family. She also has her own debts and a car to pay for, which she says is at risk of being repossessed if it is not paid. But of course, we'll get a sense then from other interested parties or parties that are involved in the matter to plead to government to reopen and consider other regulations or even reconsider giving them a relief fund. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Linda Mnisi in Johannesburg.